warm welcome to our viewers who are joining us for the Open Men's game with the top of the table, formidable Victorian outfit taking on the might and passion of the ACT Griffins. It's going to be a spectacular performance from both teams. We are live here at the AMMNA Championships from Nissan Arena in beautiful Brisbane. In commentary, you've got Will Dredge with the ACT Griffins, and joining me is Matt Blomley from Victoria. Welcome, Matt.
Thank you for having me.
Can you believe we're almost closing out day 4 of the championships? That's gone really quickly. What has impressed you so far?
Oh, there's been so many tight matches across various divisions, and the Open Men's is another one of those. I'm very excited about this one. I'm looking forward. This is my first opportunity to see these Griffins line up, who were so good in the reserves division last year.
Yeah. We're looking forward to some quality game between those two. Centre pass is just moments away. Before we kick off the game, let's hear from our partners and sponsors.
So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmsford Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously, there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
And we're back. Thanks, viewers, for joining us through the Queensland Suns Facebook page. Just a reminder, our live stream is 100% free, so be aware of any scam pages who may be asking you to provide bank details. All live stream games are free through the Queensland Suns Facebook page, and if you do receive a friend request from a page, it's definitely not legit. And send through any questions and comments that you have for Matt and I during the game. We'll endeavour to look out on the socials. But we want everyone who are watching to comment and tell us what city or town that you're coming from and watching us live. Show us some love. Matt, shall we go through the team list for this crucial match between ACT and Victoria?
Sounds like a great idea to me.
Yeah, let's start with Victoria.
So starting for Victoria, the goal shooter bib is the big fella Liam Kiley. In goal attack, Aussie Kelpie Brody Roberts. In wing attack, Adam Franz. In the centre is Jaden Cowling. Wing defence, Jake Noonan. Goal defence, Alistair Punchin. In the goalkeeper bib, we have Josh Byron. And rounding out their team on the bench, we've got Cameron Allen, Tom Hardwick, Jake Hedricks, Ronan Pring and Riley Richardson. They're coached by Jared Murphy and assistant coach Jade Heinrich.
Yeah, nice. And for the Griffs, ACT Griffs, goal shooter is Evan Packard. Goal attack, Andy Cross. Wing attack, Jordan Centre, Tom Hopkins. Wing defence, Tom Burrow. Goal defence, Ben Sharp. Goalkeeper, Chris Gagala. Substitutions this game is Tristan Vigano, Archie Webb, Tyler McLean, Denzel Costa, and coached by Kim Simons as assistant coach, Ria Austin. We've got our first centre pass. Game, it begins.
And what a great long ball already into Kylie. Love that from the Victorians. Expect a few more of those.
Tom with the centre pass. Over to another Tom. That's going to be an interesting commentary battle there.
Yeah, I think the big beard on that's going to be one to follow as we go through. A lot of pressure here early from the Victorians, just making it difficult for the Griffs. Andrew Cross in that goal attack bib had such a ripper last year in the reserves division. Expect a few percentage goals from him.
Yeah. He's done very well over the last 4 days. Put up a lot of ball. It's been a strong target down the back. He sometimes plays goal shooter, so in and out of the goal shooter GA bib as well. So versatile player, and looking forward to what Andy's producing today. Just an obstruction call there.
And you can see Victoria earlier playing this spatial 6 defence.
Yeah.
Griffiths struggling to find their way through.
What would be the best way to get through that? Drive straight down the middle?
Well, there's a little bit of combination of driving straight down the middle and also go and find the body, making people commit to the body and driving off from there. These are set up to try and force the ball over and wide and contest for an intercept, which some of these flyers, the likes of an Al Punchin, does very well.
Yeah. Just kept in there by Jordan. Andy with the pickup and over to Tom. It's good to see that they're willing to let the ball go this early in the game, despite the defensive lineup that we've got here from Victoria.
It's great to see them going with confidence early. Our ACT side here. Mid-range shot, you do expect him to normally sink those,
Yeah.
Andrew Cross.
And unable to pick up that rebound.
Brody Roberts a long way from home on that, bit too much on it.
Hasn't he had a breakout year, Brody Roberts?
It was incredible to watch for the Kelpies, and it's really been building across the last few years. It had a terrific Australian Championships in Adelaide before, unfortunately, injury wreaked havoc with him. And then the last year, of course, in Perth was fantastic. Named in that All-Star 7 at the end of the tournament. Expect a big, big final series from him.
Just a miss there. Finishes off.
Kylie able to get his own rebound. It's a terrific effort there. Fran's a little bit awkward with that ball, but isn't that vintage Roberts?
That height is something. Definitely a tall target down the back.
And what he showed just there is he can shoot from range, which is a great thing from a tall goaler. Whilst you do see some of the layups and the like from him, still able to sink with the normal action from mid-range.
Bag of tricks we've got there. Makes it very difficult for a defender when they're shooting mid, long shots as well. And how that height as well. Quick transition down the court. Brody Roberts with the ball. Nice pass in. Oh.
What a connection that was.
Yeah.
The Franz and Roberts little 1-2 that was going on down the court. But Roberts able to keep it in as well after he'd lost a bit of balance. Fantastic by him.
Victoria ball.
Ooh, slight miscommunication.
Just. Into Sharp. Sharp's actually travelled up to Queensland with his wife and his 2 kids, so it's been amazing to have the two little girls join him and support him.
And the Griffins would always consider themselves a family without anyone extra there, but to have a family within that's also great, isn't it?
Absolutely. Culture at the Griffs is amazing.
Oh, what a ball in from
Nice
Cross. Unfortunate for Packard not to finish.
Yeah. Almost 5 minutes down. Victoria up by 4. Victoria 5 to ACT 1.
ACT is getting some opportunities here, and they'll be a little bit disappointed they haven't been able to convert on the scoreboard a bit more just yet. But this is a great effort from them so far. There's a lot of defensive pressure coming from the Victorian men's open side here.
You can just feel the intensity in this game. You can see that ACT want to get in their first win for the championship, and obviously Victoria would be pushing for finals.
Yeah, Victoria looking to finish on that top spot,
Yep.
which is absolutely crucial. With the final series this year, able to give a bit of a rest. Oh, just spilling it though. Does Sharp.
Chris with the rebounds. Very uncharacteristic there.
Yeah, it's not often that Liam Kiley wouldn't get his own rebound, but not unfamiliar with this Griffins side is Kiley. Last year was in the men's reserve for Victoria, so came up against many of these players in that grand final, which was what a game between both those sides. And just a call on the outside, the contact. It's a bit unclear of what's going on.
Yep.
The players maybe not quite listening to the umpire.
Umpire trying to be as clear as possible. Nice shot there from Cross.
Yeah, a lot of noise out on this court, and there's a lot of background noise from the other courts as well. Can be difficult to hear what the umpires are saying, even when they're yelling at the top of their lungs.
Such a vibe in this arena over the past couple of days.
Yeah, certainly been some loud crowds, haven't there?
And then add the drum that we've brought along for our Griffins clap.
Yeah, the Griffins are normally one of the loudest squads going around. Haven't heard too many of them yet.
Small but mighty, that's for sure.
Expect them to get up and about on any opportunity they get here with turnover, but Victoria able to get it back.
Nice one there from Burrow. And throw in for Victoria. Nice pass in.
Just overshooting from that right-hand side, Liam Kiley. He'll want to correct that, and I imagine he will.
Roberts finishes off. Just goes about his merry way, doesn't he?
Oh, he's such a workhorse and incredible to watch when he's just in flight, how he's able to find space, and his court craft is just incredible.
Nice. ACT with a centre pass. Hopkins. Hopkins across. Nice drive up through for Packard. Quite enjoyed Packard coming out to release some of that pressure and take some of that ball.
It's not a bad idea either, given that you've got Cross, who can connect really well. He's got some speed himself to just really fly in through the circles. We've just seen a change for Victoria. Al Punchin has come to have a seat. Jake Hedrick's replacing him in that goal defence bit.
And flies down the court.
And Brodie Roberts, I mean, there's so many superlatives that you can use, but finds his way at post with not even a huge split on that occasion.
Nice pass. Finishes off. Nice one there from Packard. We've got a substitution here in centre, Sam Denmead.
And also a substitution off the ball there. And mighty sweaty in this arena, especially after a couple of more humid days. Need to change over the ball quite regularly as it falls into Cowlin's lap.
Nice connection there. That ball is going in way too quickly, spinning those defenders' heads.
At the moment, you can see that Ben Sharp's trying to keep up pace-wise with Brodie Roberts, which I'll say there's very few defenders in Australia, let alone the world, that can do that. It's much more smart to just try and make Brodie change what he's doing and put some pressure on him that way rather than keep up pace-wise.
Got a throw in here from Sam.
There's a beautiful fly back of the ball from Hedricks. Unable to pull it in was Packard, but this is the opportunity for Cross, mid-range.
The hot hand there, Cross. Took a while.
And that's a terrific thing there from the Griffins, getting the turnover on a Victorian centre pass. Unable to consolidate so far, though. That would have been terrific. They're able to get it through. Victoria running a slight positional swap there with Adam Franz coming a little bit higher as a wing attack. Jaden Cowling dropping deeper. Another press set up here from the Victorians. A lot of crossover drive from the Griffs.
Yeah. Just slips through Sharp's hand, but Er's there to pick up. I'd like to see Packard just draw up the keeper just a little bit further, wait for that hold, and then drop back.
And even on that little give out to the outside circle from cross, maybe look at finding the body and then the spin off rather than just going for that drive to create something a little bit different and maybe provide a bit of a threat, because he can sink him from just inside.
Yeah. And then in a flash, Victoria are up by 8. With 3 minutes to go.
Just off his shot a little bit, Liam Kiley, a little bit short on that one. Perhaps practicing a couple of different techniques and actions, but it's Griffins with the ball once again.
And turnover.
As I say that, yeah, hands from Brodie Roberts, a name we've mentioned a couple of times already.
Passes almost look like they're forced. Like to probably see a bit of shorter pass between the ACT Griffs and see if that works.
And also back each other up a little bit. I think they're just hesitating. If they just release, they'll get some of these off, as we see the beautiful drive out from Packard that you'd mentioned before.
And just...
Oh.
Oh.
That defensive effort there, one from Jake Noonan getting the tip and following it through. Great clean line. But Liam Kiley fighting up at the line against Chris Kogala. And I apologise, I probably absolutely butchered the pronunciation of that.
I think you'll be forgiven. I think there's a lot of us who, over the last couple of days, have butchered surnames. ACT with the centre pass. Yeah. Just hugging that side.
You can see they're all in that traffic. They're getting sucked in a little bit into this press is to the line to clog up space. But the Griffs are all going into that space and not where the free space is, which is actually on the opposite side of the court. Bit of spatial awareness, a bit of court separation. And speaking of court separation, Adam Franz creates, but not with that feed.
And Chris, Kiley finishes off. Just pass straight into Kiley.
Oh, Brodie Roberts just... He saw it over the back of his left shoulder and just released. Didn't need to turn around. Kiley pulls it in and then finds his way back on court. Roberts already back at the transverse line.
He's having a brilliant game. Yep, straight over to that side again.
Beautiful pass cross to Packard.
And finishes off.
That direct play is what the Griffins can do, just did, and what a play it was. They need to get some confidence built from that.
Just 30 seconds left before the quarter finishes. Victoria sinking another one.
If Griffins can get this 7th goal here, only 16 or so seconds to go.
I wonder if they know the time.
Yeah, they need some quarter winners at the time. They just need to get it in to get that shot release. But a 7th goal would be great for them. But Byron has something to say about it. Aussie Kelpie in goalkeeper. Oh, throws it away. He'll be angry at himself with that, but not enough time for the Griffs.
There we have it. And that's quarter time. The score is currently 19 to Victoria, 6 to ACT. What a match it's been. What have you taken away from the first quarter?
First quarter, you can see the intensity that Victoria decided to bring with the press that they were playing. They mixed that up with some one-on-one defense as well. They've clearly had a target of what they want to reach at the quarter, how much they want to restrict. And ACT, when they go direct, it works.
Nice. Well, as we catch our breath from all the action, let's hear from our partners and sponsors.
this. Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me. Cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this. You wanna be like this.
Welcome back. We're getting straight into quarter two. We've got the Victoria versus ACT Open Men's. And what a match it's been so far. Victoria with a commanding lead at the stage with 19. ACT would like to probably get some extra goals. Currently sitting on 6.
Seeing a couple of changes for the Victorians. The goal attack bib is Tom Hardwick. And coming in the centre is Riley Richardson. Returning to the court is Alistair Punchin in goal defence.
For ACT, we see Denzel Costa has moved into goal attack. And we've got Archie Webb, who has moved into goal defence. So some changes. Coaches are happy to roll players on and off.
Yeah, it's a great idea for this Griff side to really start to look at what can work for them. And you might as well throw a couple of different combinations in, see how they go against one of the best sides that's at this competition. Kylie coming out a long way. Hardwick though with the sweep.
The defence backs up onto Kylie. Shot. Delivering it too far across and above was Hardwick. He knew it after he released. Gala picks up the crumbs. Tip there from Richardson. Straight down the court. Look at that.
And almost a dance move with the way he was working those feet. Doing his best to stay both on court and keep the footwork.
It's netball ballet. I love it.
Oh, the line of the ball taken beautifully there from Jake Noonan in the wing defence position.
Nice pass into Kylie. Finishes off.
It's a nice little 4 goals in a row. Victorians, as we see, time just held briefly for the bib to be returned.
Nice one. Victoria extend that lead. ACT not yet had a goal in this quarter. They need to start applying some score. Yeah.
Scoreboard pressure,
Yeah.
I think, is what you're trying to get out there,
Yeah.
and they are struggling with that. Just noticed a comment on the feed just asking, where do you find the ladder for the tournament? Which is a great question. Play HQ is the site, or Netball HQ as a website, as the app that you can find those on. All the results here from the Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Championships. Richardson just glide into the top of the circle. Hardwick up on the toes on that shot. Sinks lovely mid-range.
Going backwards, go forwards.
Yeah, 6 unanswered goals here for the Victorians. The Griffins will want to convert. Long way from home, Byron, but he has a hunt. Oh, throwing the arms out.
And he picks up that one. Into Costa. And that will be a Victoria throw-in.
Cross was yelling for it on the goal line there, saying, give it to me. Like to see that connection be released. Ball speed now from the Vics.
Over to Richardson. Nice pass in. Victoria putting on a dominant performance in this quarter, keeping the ACT Griffs to... Oh, and we've got a stepping call there.
Yeah, I think he's just called it as essentially a carry. From it. It's the footwork aspect of it looked pretty good on the end, but possibly took it just before that, thus resulting in that carry. Noonan picks up another one. I had bodies in my way and didn't even notice, but he's coming up with a few there at the wing defence position.
That mid-court pressure is amazing. Definitely putting a lot of doubt in the minds of the ACT Griffs, and as we see, another wayward pass.
Yeah, Barry not quite ready for that one. Just had his eyes down. Was the right release to give to him, though.
Obstruction call there with Hopkins.
And the Griffins got to be careful with what they're setting up defensively there. They're both in behind, one in behind each of the players. Perhaps a little bit more footwork, trying to work around that.
Very stationary in that defence. And we've got another ball. Haven't seen the mop yet.
No, which we hope not to see. You don't want to see the players on the ground too often, which is good.
Nice patient passes here. Waiting for something to open up. Into Webb.
Just needs to give that in.
Yeah.
Costa's there, front position. Just let it go to him. That will get the defenders off the body. Richardson somehow seemed to just take steps in the air almost.
Yeah.
On that one.
Absolutely monstering that attack line, the Victorian defence. We have throw in there for ACT on the baseline. Would you believe it? 5 minutes have already passed.
It's been a quick 5 minutes, that is for sure. There's been some great ball speed, in particular from the Victorians. Struggling a little bit. There are the Griffins. McLean not able to find an opening to receive.
Just about to say Tyler McLean is joining the game. These rolling subs, it's very difficult to commentate because they just pop on.
Luckily, most of these boys have their name on the back, and credit to the designer from the ACT Griffins for having very clear font on those that even my poor eyesight can see.
That's why I'm wearing glasses today. Nice tip there, Richardson.
Hopkins is just hesitating a little bit in the centre. I'd like to see him just go with a little bit of confidence. I think that'll do some wonders to the attack line there for the Griffins.
I think this ACT Griffins lineup is shocked at just the intensity of the Victorians in the defence end. Gets his rebound, finishes off. Current score 31 to Victoria, ACT 6. That one will be a throw-in for Victoria.
Despite the scoreline, Victoria is still trying to clean up a couple of aspects that aren't playing out the way they would quite like, and you can see them recognising that on court. They're looking to each other, even a couple of the bench players communicating the respect they have to just let them know, let's try and sort this out with how we want that execution to occur.
Sagano joins the game in goal shooter. I'd like to see a bit of more angles, just passes around the circle potentially.
Just someone on top of the circle perhaps, just to get that release.
Those passes, anything that's up in the air, Al Punchin's going to grab that one, that's for sure. Richardson down straight into Kylie.
Gogala just getting caught on the hold. Kylie had to do a little bit of a release to get it. Clinical quarter so far from these Victorians. ACT yet to score.
Just don't seem to have those two options to the ball.
I'd like to see maybe something across that transverse line. Victoria been running a bit of a wall and a trap there that the Griffins maybe perhaps just run a different style centre pass, maybe an overload, maybe come off the line to make the Victorians go back to some one-on-one. Just something rather than just coming up to the line and half making a prelim move. Beautiful shot though, Vigano.
Vigano's from a family of sports people. His younger brother plays in the under-17s Griffins team. Just guns, enjoy their netball.
You love to see the same name coming through the ranks, don't you? It really creates such a great vibe across any state when you see someone and a sibling, a cousin even, come through, and fantastic for the Griffins to have that.
Just a bit patient with the ball.
And it's Hedricks applying some pressure there at goal defence. It was a change. They did this similarly in the first quarter, the Victorians, where Al Punchin and Jake Hedricks swapped around halfway through. And beautifully gone back, Hedricks, with the flight of the ball, rips it two hands.
Draws a contact. Tommy having a bit of a smile.
You've got to find a way to enjoy any moment out here, don't you?
Absolutely.
Even in some of those tough moments.
Pass.
That was a great take there from
Yeah.
Liam Kiley. Maybe not perfectly where he wanted it,
No.
but able to rip it in. Richardson saw it and got the release. Yeah, just lacking a drive and an option there. Griffin, you could see that pressure that's been applied though from Vix as Rona Pring gets in the action at wing defence for the Victorians. Brody Roberts returns to the court with that beautiful pass.
At the moment, we've got the Great Wall of China just into the attack in there for the Griffs. Just can't get anything through that wall right now.
And Brody Roberts doesn't mind shooting over a similar wall and absolutely brings it down with that high release. Long way back for a re-offer. Unable to pull it in.
Just basic execution here. Triple play.
And you could see Roberts already preparing for that. You could see this, the cogs coming together, rolling. This is probably an opportunity. He would have turned if he needed to earlier. Direct delivery. Just caught off foot, I think, Kylie. So working on the give and go with the goaler to goal action there.
Nice bit of variation into getting that ball into that circle. Surely Roberts is putting his hand up for Kelpie's contention.
He would have to be. Like, I'm pretty sure Nerida Stewart, unless there's some drastic change, has that penciled in. Touchwood, nothing would change that. Ooh, Brody Roberts just briefly slipping over and maybe providing a distraction himself.
Straight in. 3 minutes left in this second quarter. Victoria are up by a commanding lead of 33. ACT scoring just one goal in this quarter.
This work rate is huge currently from the Victorians. 41 goals and not even a half of netball so far. They are scoring like there is no tomorrow, and that is because of the defensive efforts they are putting in the whole way through the court. It's causing turnover.
This fan-centered just generating a lot of ball for the attack ends.
Ah,
Nice one
lovely
there.
shot. Almost looked like it was going to rim out. Bounced in. Great for the Griffins to get their second of the quarter.
And Brody, cool as you like, straight in.
We'll be disappointed he missed that shot, though. He was already starting to walk off.
ACT throwing.
Finding that middle now. ACT, we've said that before, that top of the circle's where they want to be. Through Orr.
Nice.
Man, Costa, great shot. 2 off their last 2 centre passes. Griffins will be happy with that. Let's see if they can go for 3 centre passes in a row scoring.
That's it. They love that side, don't they?
Yeah, the far side of the court. In the first quarter, it was far side. Down the other way this time. It is their bench that they seem to want to play in front of.
Help ball there.
They were just waiting for the person to have stepped up and held the ball up at the line before even thinking about making a move.
No look pass there from Roberts into Kylie, finished off. Richardson with a centre pass.
Quick release from Franz, going straight out and in.
20 seconds to go. Let's see if the Griffs can get one last one in before we head to the break.
Tough cross-court pass. Ronan Pring going offside on that. Time should be getting held. It hasn't been quite.
2.
Enough time to shoot it. The goal
And did that go
counts
in?
under those new rules. All you got to do is release it before the whistle goes, and that he did. Well done, ACT.
And that's half-time, folks. The score update, we've got Victoria on 45. Extended that lead there from the first quarter. And ACT with 10. We promised that we bring a cracking match for you guys. And still another half to go. While our teams take a break, let's just hear from our partners and sponsors.
So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmsford Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's yeah, it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously, there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
this.
For the rest of our lives. Without you, there is no tomorrow.
And we're back. Thanks, viewers, for joining us through the Queensland Suns Facebook page. We've got our game on our hands, Victoria versus ACT Open Men's team. In commentary, Will Dredge here, and joining me is Matt Blomley. Matt, what do you take from this first half?
First half's been absolutely clinical from these Victorians. They're able to just get the ball down so smoothly. Great connections. Griffins, there are some positives to be said there. The score might only be 10, but geez, they are putting in an effort. They're starting to improve on what they're doing in each aspect, getting some lovely goals up, and as we saw towards the end of that quarter, a couple of top of the circle efforts, not bad.
Yeah, Vagana joining the game late in that quarter. He was able to get 3 shots in, so he's definitely been able to produce something for the ACT Griffs. And as the players take the court,
you can hear so much noise in the background. There's really tight match going on the show court between New South Wales and Queensland. It's currently 22-20 over there. New South Wales favour. But obviously over here on court 1, we've got an exciting one. Keenan McMahon, the umpire in white's handing over the ball there. Alongside him, Trent Rawlings, and our reserve umpire is Amy Winchcombe. Thank you, Team White.
Victoria gets started. Yep. Just a miss there from Roberts. Let's see how the Griffs transition down court.
Yeah, the transition will be interesting to watch because this defensive effort has been great from the Victorians so far. But a little let off there. Well done to the Griffs. Not at all surprising to see Cross return into that goal circle.
Nice pass. Right idea. Cross
Lovely
finishes
start
off.
from him. That's a nice little target for the Griffs, trying to get any scores off a Victorian centre. That's a tick from their coach, I would say.
Loose ball picked up.
Ronan Pring was like a terrier there, wasn't he? First getting hands up and then the loose ball effort.
Victoria just hungry for the ball. Out hunting, picking up those loose balls.
But unable to get the one through to Cameron Allen there. Slightly different style shooter to Liam Kiley. Maybe just taking a moment to find the rhythm on the feed.
Unable to get over that transverse line. Back to Webb. The Ghana over the sides, screaming for the ball.
Despite that drop there from Costa, they had really started releasing the ball a lot quicker there, the Griffins. Maybe a message from their coach, Kim Simons, at halftime.
Into Roberts.
Allen just letting it slip out of his hands. Roberts will get it back to him. He knows to get him the ball early, get him into the game. That is where that experience comes in the goal circle, knowing that your other goaler hasn't had much of the ball yet. Let them have the shot.
Costa has moved into wing attack.
They've just got to keep letting it go here, Griffins. Not
Yep.
hesitate because a couple have gone away.
Costa drives down the middle. Opens something up. A lot of work here there for the Griffs just to get it into that shooting third. Vigano takes a pass over to Costa.
That's almost a good ball in.
Right
I want to
idea.
say it was about to be a great ball if he'd just given a little bit more on it.
Yep. Vigano opens up at the back.
And that was well done by Cross. He is a presence there. He's quite tall, but he's also solid and got such strong legs that you got to get around. That he drew those defenders, which opened up the ball beautifully.
Brodie Roberts from mid-range. Nice.
We spoke last quarter about the Griffins wanting to play the far side of the court, and where have they been for the first, well, almost 5 minutes of this quarter? Same side of the court, except a couple through the middle.
Definitely use the width of the court to your advantage. But yeah, they're just bunching a little bit and allowing for that clogging of that space, not allowing them to drive and take good ball.
Vic's really working on some different angles and setups.
And we've got an offensive contact.
Yeah, umpire down there just seeing maybe a little push off in that screen setup. Allen looked a little bit perplexed by it.
Again, it's a carry.
Yeah, such a shame there. They were working really hard to get through. Vigano himself really having that change of direction as the hedging from the likes of Pring was occurring.
Finished off by Victoria. Every pass is heavily contested, meaning that the Griffs need to do so much work to take that ball cleanly. And that's a credit to the Victorians. They recognise by adding that pressure, turnovers will come.
And it's not just some pressure. They've continued this pressure for, well, 2.5 quarters so far, knowing that that is something they can't take the foot off at this level by any means.
Nice drive in, finished off by Roberts. ACT centre pass over to Costa. Nice play there from Jordan Err. Into Vigano, draws that contact there from punching.
Lovely
nice
shot, Vigano. That's what he's got to do. Back it. Especially if you've got a penalty, you need to be able to back that shot. Yeah, getting caught underneath there was Burrow. Maybe taking his name a bit too seriously. And Allen coming up with it.
Doesn't like that one. Oh well.
Yeah, I think he was thinking about how Allen landed on him a little bit late, but he had actually burrowed underneath to use his namesake.
Into Costa. Nice short pass into Vigano. Can he finish off? It just dribbles out. And look at those defenders fighting over the ball.
But the backup as well. Not only was it a chase down, it was an absolute effort to be there to support it as Vigano gets called for the deliberate delay, which one umpire calls and the other one then brings it forward because, of course, you can't control it in the other half.
Victoria just punish. 8 minutes down in the third quarter. Victoria leading 54 to ACT 13. Just 3 goals for this quarter. Their first quarter's been the best.
Yeah, first quarter from ACT. I think they should be proud of that. 3 goals apiece. It's the goal shooter and goal attack that they had on. Cross being one of those. It is something they would have hoped to be building on and maybe getting a couple more each quarter. But this defensive effort from Victorians, as you see Josh Byron in the goal defence position now, not afraid to run the legs and keep the intensity on here.
Picked off by Archie Webb. And ACT move into transition down the court. Nice drive there from Costa. What I'm seeing a lot with the Victorian defence is they're shutting off those drives, leaving nowhere for the person holding the ball to actually pass it.
And it's a combination of things that they're doing with it. It's not just hands over pressure. It's not just taking up space. They're really grinding and working that space. They're hedging. They're making people change direction. Really going to a lot of effort. Contact there through Tom Hardwick now. And that cheer that you can hear, I think that's another Queensland goal on the other court. Queensland Suns crowd are always loud, let alone at their home stadium here in Nissan Arena.
Just working that ball around. Seeing a bit of freedom with letting the ball go and moving across the court, using the width. Some of the things that, I think would definitely make a difference with this ACT Griffin side.
And it's those couple of things that they can just fine-tune. All of a sudden, this margin is just that little bit less.
Packard with a shot.
But look at that hands over from Byron. He was beautifully up and over the shot. Hardwick with the front cut. Cutting off slightly, the Allen open.
Long range shot there. What a luxury. Roll Roberts off and Hardwick goes in.
It really is a luxury.
Doesn't skip a beat.
He's been having quite a good tournament so far. Byron just flying along ground. Oh, hell punch him! That's a name we love to yell out for an intercept. Oh, the transition, Liam Kiley rolling the sub and almost becomes the running midcourt.
Even I'm struggling to keep up. Defensive contact there. Tom will be happy with that one.
Yeah, he should be. And I think it was a curious timing one who linked arms first, but Kiley had definitely held on to it for a bit too long.
And despite the scoreline, the ACT Griffs would have micro goals and things like that they would be working towards this quarter. So whilst the scoreline has pushed down, this is just an amazing experience for these boys to get on the court against a top quality side.
And the other great thing that I'm seeing out there is the effort that these Griffin boys are still putting in. They are not letting this margin get to them in any capacity. They are going 100% for each one of these. They're running their guts out. They're putting in everything they can in defence. That is something they can certainly be proud of. And in terms of spirit of the game that is netball, amazing.
Yeah. Just drawing a contact here.
And drew a bit of an acting award as well, I think. The facial expression afterwards, he seemed shocked, I tell you.
Me? No. Garno there with the shot.
Almost able to get the rebound and keep it in. That body pressure from Byron, though. And it's one of my favourite things. We were speaking about it earlier, Josh Byron and myself, how much I love seeing him glide through the court.
Beautiful to watch.
He doesn't get a lot of opportunities out of goal defence anymore. It's spending so much time in keeper, but geez, it's nice to watch.
He's relishing in it. Obviously, another player definitely putting up his hand for Kelpie's contention as well.
And not just individually, but it's a combination in particular with Punchin that we saw with Kelpies this past year and throughout the Australian junior program as well before that. And they're just incredible to watch together.
Just had a advanced call.
And if people are wondering why we're seeing a few advances happen, obviously the rule change happened with World Netball at the start of the year, that any of these things that are considered persistent or deliberate do get advanced now. You don't tend to get the caution that used to exist. Bringing back the old almost, the advance that used to exist and got taken out of the rules.
We've seen a return with some of those rules, haven't we? With a short pass, that's kind of made a
short
resurgence.
pass, steps back. I am looking forward to them calling play on the throw-ins. I'll put that to World Netball next time we have a chat.
1 minute left on the third quarter. Just a bit of a sandwich there.
Rogan Pring generally looking confused. I'm not sure he even realised he contacted there. Jake Noonan tries to get in on the commentary area with the ball, almost taking out the Wi-Fi signal.
That cannot be a good thing.
Oh, and I'd love to say that thumping of the feet out there is for that Byron intercept. Not quite though.
Nice use of the triangles and pass. Shot in. 22 seconds to go. Let's see if our Victoria can apply another one onto that scoreboard. Straight into Kylie. Easy as you like.
Yeah, hoping to get the last centre pass turned over. Not going to be long enough to hold it. He almost does. Pring goes flying though.
There we go. We've got three-quarter time. Matt, time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, absolutely. That did fly that quarter. And it was a fantastic effort from both sides. Don't make any mistake. The scoreline's not reflecting the effort that has been put in by these Griffins.
Absolutely. While everyone refills their beverages and grabs a snack, let's hear from some of our partners and sponsors. And welcome back, viewers, to the fourth quarter of the Victoria versus ACT Open Men's Netball. Victoria with a commanding lead there, 65-14. They've played exceptionally in this game. What are some of your takeaways, Matt?
Takeaways, and I think I may have mentioned it at times, is the defensive pressure, the whole court defensive pressure from the Victorians, and then the systems that they are running through the court. And ACT, and we were speaking about this in the break, it's just the continued effort that they're putting in. You're just seeing everyone still fighting, everyone trying to make something happen. No one's dropping heads. They are really giving it everything they've got, the Griffins, and absolute all credit to them.
It's been amazing to watch. We're underway here for the fourth quarter. ACT with ball in hand. Costa's moved back into the goal attack bib with Cross coming into the goal shoot. Tom Hopkins in winning attack and Jordan hoping to link up with him in centre. Tom Burrows has come out of goalkeeper, moved into the goal defence, and Chris Gagala's just rejoined the game.
And let's just talk about that angle that happened. That ball could have probably gone pocket straight in, but instead Noonan went, let's kick it back top to the Franz that was flying through. And what an angle it opened up to Cameron Allen. Able to draw the contact from Chris Gogala.
Nice shot there from Roberts. Super shot range. We don't obviously have the super shot in the AMMNA in the championship.
But we are seeing a number of people not afraid to shoot from that sort of range, which is terrific to see. Oh, circle edge. Nice. Beautiful drive, Hopkins. Cross can shoot that. I'd love to see him turn and look.
Draws the obstruction and Cross finishes. Great start there for ACT Griffins. All thanks to Hopkins with that beautiful drive down. As we see ACT head back into the circle. Nice pass. Back into the circle.
Fantastic pass, Costa. Rare miss there from Cross. He wouldn't normally miss those under the circle, I wouldn't say.
Costa for another attempt.
And Hedrick's just doing the body work there to take Cross out of the action of the rebound. Throw in there and come in his way.
Victoria moved down court. Roberts.
Yeah, what more can you say, really? Run out of so many things there. Another superb run and goal. And look for this centre pass. They've run that pocket a couple of times there, but the connection. How did Cam Allen take that?
A bit of a trip there with Chris Gagala.
Yeah, it was feet amongst feet amongst feet.
Yeah. Burrow hoping to bring the ball down. Draws the contact.
Yeah, Fran's getting caught on the body. He knew it straight away, couldn't get out of it.
Costa open. Moving with such speed in this quarter. Obviously, Kim Simons has had a chat to them about their Wolf movement, so as I say that.
They was trying, you can see Hopkins looking, you can see there's some connections coming.
Chris.
As Cross probably just need to punch through that middle a little bit earlier. Costa and him were crossing over on the goal line early. Roberts flow here. He follows up his own rebound that's outside the circle. Had a couple of messy plays here, the Victorians want to clean that up. Coach Sharon Murphy will want them to finish strongly. Oh, the tap down, Hedricks. Costa
with the ball. Have a go at it and gets the goal. Victoria, centre pass.
And they've done that a couple of times here. The Griffins, they've scored a couple of early ones in the quarter. They've just got to find that for the next 5-minute period where they're getting a couple more there and then a couple more at least at the end. I think they can easily get this to 20 or above. Just got to support each other here.
Yeah. Victorians just shutting down every drive. Sharp.
Not looking so sharp on that
No.
one.
Into Costa.
And that's what Hopkins can do so well, that little give and go. A couple of times he almost questions himself.
Just needs to be finished off. Costa will be annoyed with himself with that one.
Oh, the blind turn from Noonan to backspace, terrific.
Pass. Nice shot.
Combination has played together in the past. Adam Franz
Untouched.
and Cameron Allen. Yeah, Roberts here immediately saying, look, yeah, we made that mistake, but let's get straight back into defence, and that's the effort that he puts out there as captain.
Cross kicks that one in for her. He's out.
Oh, strong there from Hendricks.
Anything rolling and loose will be picked up.
Jaden Cowlin just hop, skip and jump on that one. Wing defence wouldn't be his most familiar position, but a chance to have a bit of a hunt and maybe work on his defensive centre game that he's been doing.
Into Vigano. Yeah, they're just letting the ball go with such ease. I don't know where this confidence come from.
Well, some fearlessness is what you need. What have they got to lose? Absolutely nothing. Roberts saw it. The draw had come. The hunt there from Golgala.
Roberts with the throw-in. What a beautiful shot.
Just incredible to watch. Hopkins needs to just cut back here, being an option as he does. Yeah,
Nice
let that
support.
go.
Yeah. Nice support, though, from the Griffins' defence in attack. Yep.
And you know what? There was one where the umpire thought they saw one set of hands, which they did, but then the punching set of hands came in afterwards. He said, you know what, that's off me. Umpire Trent Rawlings going, I take your word for it, and it gives the Griffins an opportunity.
Nagano with the shot.
Lovely. He's done so many nice ones at that.
Straight down the Victorian attack end. And about 3 Victorians there ready to back up. Ben Sharp having a crack.
And that was a sharp crack at it. He took the line of it beautifully, just unable to get it quite as clean as he would have liked.
Hardwick up. Nice shot.
Just getting a little bit scrappy here, and I think that's probably more the Victorians than the Griffins. They'll want to clean that up for this last 6.5. Tunneling the vision, Hopkins through to cross. And this is where a little bit of tired bodies that are occurring, because Griffin's work rate has been fantastic, but maybe they're just not getting the vision of what they had earlier.
The quarter score, you know, it's only 8-3, 8 to the Victorians. So, you know, the ACT Griffins are, you know, keeping them at bay, not letting them have it their own way.
And nor should they. Take advantage of any opportunity you can here if you're in the blue and yellow. Do we have a specific colour that we call the blue and the yellow? Are they Any specific yellow or blue?
I do not know, but I know that it does match. I'm originally from Queensland, so I'm still learning the ACT ways, but I do know that it does match our flag. Very proud of the ACT flag, the yellow and the blue. So, and these boys wear these jerseys with such pride.
They really do. Ever since the program's been started a number of years ago now, really passionate, try and build each year, and what squad atmosphere. But if someone has those colours in, feel free to put a comment in.
Absolutely.
Little nerd in me doesn't mind finding out such information. Maybe a Wikipedia page could come of what the specific colours are for each of the states.
Nice shot. Oh,
It looked good from our spot. We both had a pretty good line of sight of it.
thought that was going to be a swish, just like that one from Hardwick.
To use the cricket analogy, line and length. The line was beautiful, the length not so much.
Yeah.
May have been a bit of a short ball.
And something's kicked into gear with the ACT Griffs in this fourth quarter.
It is great to see. I said before about the fact that I really feel like they could get that 20 plus, and they're getting opportunities now. There was another one. Oh, footwork there, Byron.
With just less than 4 minutes in the fourth quarter. We've got a holding call. Hendricks, Pagano to...
Oh, beautifully his range as well, but hesitates.
In a blink of an eye, it's straight up to the Victorians' attack ends.
And just losing his feet slightly there, potentially Hardwick. Thus the footwork as Allen opened on the far side goal line. Oh, France, Adam France can get hands to the ball. There's one of those moments.
As we see Denmead join the game in that centre bib.
He hasn't had a lot of minutes this game, Denmead, which does surprise me.
He's been quite reliable in the previous games as well. I'm not sure whether or not we're resting him or, you know, if...
Maybe carrying a little something that just needs a bit of support.
He's a gun in that mid-court.
Yeah, really such a little goer.
Yeah. Packard comes straight out. Look at that pass straight in. Nice shooter-to-shooter connection there. Just needs to be finished off.
Yes, go son.
Yes.
I am a big fan of that shot. Vigano, let's see if he can help get them to that 20 mark.
Hardwick with his shot. Delivers. Victoria going to potentially push into 80.
Yeah, I think that would have been a clear target to get to that 80 goals. They were 45 at half-time. Ideally, they'd be trying to double that, which they've run out of time for, and maybe a little bit of slack play we'd spoken about earlier starved them of some opportunity. It's hard to say starved of opportunity when you're getting 80-odd goals.
Yeah.
I've made that sound effect a couple of times, but gee, some of these shots have looked good as they've gone in.
A nice shooting style.
Yeah, Hardwick in disbelief, but it was an absolute huge step. Did not have any awareness of which foot he landed on.
Nice long ball into Denmead. Over to Vigano.
Come on, Griffins, let's get this 20th goal. They can absolutely do it. Backspace.
Nice.
Here we go.
Finish it off.
Yes, Griffins. 20 goals. I am here for it.
Let's go another.
Yes, they can get the 21st, maybe 22nd. There is time.
There's a minute to go.
Let's see if they can get a release, but look at Victoria clogging up this space. You'd swear it's the last minute of the final with how much intensity they're putting in. And now, almost like a relief across the court occurred. A bit of a sigh. Still want to see Griffins get another one. I think they can. Just got to get a stop here. Attract a little bit less whistle for this last 30.
Is that repossession?
Yeah, it was the call that was made. Hardwick shakes his head, but straight back onto defence. Oh, gets it back.
It's got it all. There goes our camera.
Yeah, not needed anyway, that pocket camera. It's not going to come back down here for too much
6
longer.
seconds to go. In. There we have it, full time. Matt, what a game.
It really was, what a game. I'm really proud of the Griffins there. 20 goals. They had a really good quarter there. That was another 6 from them in it, and a couple in quick sensation. Victoria, so good. Oh, so many things. I really did enjoy that match.
And as we always do, we go to the unofficial player of the match. Who was a standout, or a couple of standouts for you from the Victorians?
Look, for Victoria, we had Jake Noonan, who was really solid in both wing attack and wing defence. Hard to ever go past Brodie Roberts. But let's talk about a couple of the Griffs players as well. That combination of Vigano and Cross. So good, and they've got a big future as a combination together in that Griffins uniform.
Definitely. Very proud of the boys taking the courts. But yeah, Victoria with the win there, grabs the cookies. Victoria 80 to ACT 20. Well, that's a wrap from the Open Men's game, Victoria versus ACT. Matt, thanks for your commentary and expertise and joining me tonight. It's been amazing to meet you and also to commentate with you, so thanks a lot.
An absolute pleasure, Will.
And thanks to our viewers who've joined us throughout the day of our live stream. And don't miss all the upcoming action tomorrow for day 5 of the AMMNA Championships. The competition is getting red hot as all the teams march head-on into finals. I'm Will Dredge, and from Matt and I, we wish you all a wonderful evening. Bye for now.